Julian, my guy,
What's up, buddy?
welcome to the show. So, they're back. They're back. Our fans are back.
The fans.
So, you run a YouTube channel called UGDYNASTY, right?
Yeah.
So, can you tell myself and everyone watching and listening what it's about?
It's pretty much like a gaming channel. So pretty much like it's like a whole gaming channel. So like I record NHL and I put it on YouTube, but it's like a whole different thing.
Right.
It's like different than like a podcast or blogging or makeup. Like it's gaming channels are so different because you have a lot of haters too.
Right.
A lot of haters.
A lot of them? What's the worst? So you get negative comments, right?
Lots, yeah.
What's the worst thing someone said about, like, in the comments?
In comments? Yeah. They're like, hey, you're retarded, you spend too much money. Oh, it's like brutal. Jeez. But like but with YouTube, you can pick and choose what you can block out on comments alone.
Right. You don't have, and you don't take that one personally.
No,
you're like, oh, man,
no. But the thing is that if you don't get haters, you don't have haters, then you don't have. It's like success. Without haters, you don't get success.
Yeah.
So you get the hate comments, and people look like I have a hate comment. Okay, why is that gonna bug me? Because right after that, you're gonna get 9 or 10 good comments after that.
Right.
Haters are gonna be haters. That's why I put
haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Star Humper 29.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no, they call me stupid.
Or they call the trolls. There's some trolls people. Those come and just like try to be a troll.
Right. You find you get a lot of trolls on your page?
It's less now.
It's less now.
Yeah, because I kind of I ban all these people in comments, so like they can't comment to my videos because you can do that on the YouTube.
Yeah, it's nice.
You know.
Right.
But yeah, YouTube is different. Marketing and everything is whole different on this.
So before we dive deep into that, what do your parents think?
My parents
that you have when you say like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Mom. I make money on it.
My mom kind of just looked at me and goes, how much?
Yeah.
And you kind of look at it like, oh, I made like $45. It's like, and then you just go look at you, okay, just go quit your day job. Like, but like now, before you're not making anything. When you're a small YouTuber, you're not making anything. Right. You're making the little pennies, like $1, $5. You're not really paying anything.
Right.
So like, but when the whole, even my dad, like he'll look at you and go like, he'll look at you and goes, so how's your channel doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm doing good. You know, like I'm growing now. Right. And he's like, oh, that's cool. You know, he gets excited because it's growing, because it's your hobby.
Right. It's progressing.
Yeah, it's progressing. It's a hobby. You have to think when you're doing YouTube, you have to make it as a hobby before the money.
Right.
Because if you start putting the money into the hobby, then it's not going to be fun. Because the fun aspect is it's a hobby first, and then the money comes later. You know what I mean?
I get it. Like if I'm not doing this podcast, I'm not doing this YouTube video, nothing because I want money.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, right now as I sit here, I'm not making anything.
Yeah.
I've spent more money than I've made. I just enjoy meeting and talking and learning.
But it's a hobby.
Right.
But you have to think, a lot of the bigger YouTubers like Roman Atwood.
Yeah.
He started with nothing. You watch his videos, like you watch his old videos, he was making nothing.
Yeah.
And now you look at him, he has like 16 million subscribers from 10. You know?
Yeah.
Like 10 subscribers to 16 million.
Yeah, and so I've had 10 subscribers before.
Yeah. Yeah, like
16 million.
Yeah, like things. You know, there's the things like then you have like Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
They had followings before. So that's why they jump on this atmosphere. Yeah, so those Vine videos, people found out they were doing YouTube. They kind of, hop on the platform and they grew so fast. And that's why you see like them, people want to be like, I want to be Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Like, you don't have the following like they had. They had about 13 million, 14 million already on Vine, and then Vine closed. That's what it is.
Yeah, Vine closed, and then why did Vine close?
I don't know. Yeah. Nobody knows, but Vine closed, and then they jumped.
Right.
That's what it is. It's the followings, right?
Right, and they jump quick, like right before.
They jump way, so then, but that's what it is. Us, we don't have the following.
No. And you have a significant significantly more amount than I do, and you're saying that. So it's like, you're in for the long run for sure.
It was a grind.
Like you said, right? Yeah, it's a grind. It's a hobby.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby at first. Because you can't hop in for the money because you'll be in it for a while before you do.
Oh yeah. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years.
Yeah. And you have over 5,000 subscribers. Yeah. And majority of your videos are like in the thousands of views.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But you know, like I'm doing YouTube for 4 years.
Right. I'm like 4 months in.
So 4 years, it takes a while because you'll have your ups and downs.
Right.
So 1 year you have a really good year, and next year you might have a shitty year.
Great,
like you might have you struggle, and then people might come to click on your video and check that video, and then you have to start changing things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. That's what I did. 1 year, I actually sat down in January and I was like, hey, why is my videos not getting watch time, views? And I started doing this research on YouTube. And before UGDYNASTY, it was Unstoppable Gamer.
Mm-hmm.
So I looked at that, like, Unstoppable Gamers, there are way too many kids. You can search it now, there's way too many kids have that in their name, titles, channels.
Right.
It's like, you look at that and you're like, you know, like, why am I, you know, I'm not getting anything. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do I'm going to rebrand.
Right.
The rebrand it took a while because I wanted the right name. I had to get a designer to pay. I gave him money, design.
Right, like you invested to do the
I invested for the channel, and it worked out. I think it was 2 years ago I did that. It worked out perfectly. Nice. And when the new game came out, I rebranded. So I kept it the whole way to the new brand. So I kept it Unstoppable Gamer until the new game came out. And a lot of NHL YouTubers were doing this too. Mm-hmm. I know there was like 3 or 4 of us rebranded our channels when the new game came out. We all brand to that because you had to. Like if your team channel is not working, then you start rebranding.
Right.
So that's why I wanted to Unstoppable UGDYNASTY. Like I just kept UG from Unstoppable.
Unstoppable Gamer, and then
I just put Dynasty because Dynasty is like it's more catching.
Yeah,
it's catching more than Unstoppable Gamers. Dynasty. And I was like, I made like a fan thing. Mm-hmm. Got my fans involved. So I kind of
What'd you do there?
What I did was like made them vote with names.
Oh.
So on Twitter and Facebook, and then Facebook didn't really help. So then I went on YouTube, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna rebrand my channel. Like top 3, and then we'll do again, and then the best one we'll pick.
Right. So did you just do a video and you had a poll?
I know. Because you have the community center on your YouTube.
Right.
So I put that there, and then the community thing was I made a vote. I made the top 5, and then from the top 5, I just kept going until I hit the right one, and then that's what they voted for.
Okay, cool. And do you use that community feature often?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
all the time. I posted yesterday on there.
What do you post there?
Like I talk about sometimes like little things like hockey, soccer. Like I try to
just keep it engaged.
Keep it engaged because they're saying that I was watching a YouTuber talking about the community thing. They're saying that that's kind of like it'll get people more active to your channel.
Right.
So it's like you try to do little things to get your fans active. Okay. So it's like marketing kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know,
keeping them engaged with what you're doing.
Yeah. Because like same with comments. So if you say like a fan, like a new fan comes to you, like an unsubscriber, comes to your channel, and then they like want to talk, like they're like, oh, this is a sweet video, and then they don't hear from you for like a couple of days. They're like, yeah, I'm not coming back to this person's video,
right?
Because because they're small. Oh, he thinks he's full of himself,
right?
So they will never come back to your video. So then, what I'm doing now, and it's working. I started like a couple of days ago. And you can see, I can notice from not commenting on people's videos, commenting on videos, more people are engaged to the channel.
Okay.
More people are engaged. So like I just and then I put that heart thing and I comment something, and then they'll keep coming back to the comment, and it will So then they're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna hit the subscribe button, so because this guy's more engaged and he's helping me and he's more engaged into like.
You do that with other people's videos.
I comment on so
like relevant videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I go to like say Atwood, okay, and they went to the Leafs game. It was like the last video they posted. I comment.
Yeah.
And I go like, oh, the Leafs won, beat like the Columbus Blue Jackets, go Leafs, go. Their fans will see that, like, oh, this guy's probably like, maybe they'll like see my name kind of thing.
Yeah.
They'll click on it, and they'll start watching my channel too, because it's like.
Right, you're creating traffic to your.
Yeah, and it's all about traffic.
Right.
The traffic's like the most major thing in YouTube. If you have no traffic, then you have to figure out why there's no traffic coming in, and it's hard.
Right.
When you're just like, look, you.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
No, it is. No, it is. It is probably tougher than you think.
Yeah.
Being small YouTuber.
Yeah, it's not. It's understanding for me, understanding why videos just don't
work.
Yeah, they don't catch. They don't work. Sometimes, like, okay, whatever people are watching it, who I posted on Instagram, they'll go, and some people watch it, some people don't. It's like,
Yeah.
Why the fuck doesn't it just reach?
Yeah.
Out to other people. Why don't people click? How does YouTube?
Yeah. It's all about that too. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Right.
It's just the marketing on YouTube. Like it's the output whether it's what is keywords, titling.
Yeah.
It's like it's a whole different story. You know, like I don't know. Like I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Like you can go on Reddit. Reddit has tons of people, but like Reddit's hard.
Yeah.
I don't post on Facebook that often my videos. I usually post it on Twitter.
Right.
Like I just say like what was it last time I went Road to Glory live and I post a clip of the video. So then people who are following me on Twitter will click on it, so then they come to my video and they might subscribe. Because some people on Twitter, you know, like it's like you have to market it somehow. Yeah. Marketing is hard for YouTube. Yeah, it's brutal. When you have the followings and it's just like you just post and then they do the work. They do the work. Yeah. They do the work. Like, but like being small, you have to know what the small YouTubers are doing. To know what you're doing, right? You know, and that's how I think. I try to follow the smaller YouTubers sometimes just to figure out what they're doing, right and wrong, because you can follow the big YouTubers like Logan Paul and Jake Paul, and it's like
they've figured it out.
They figure it out.
They have enough of a following where everything they do, it's gonna be huge.
Like even like they post a video they make
like Suicide Forest, that video.
Yeah,
I was like, I could do that. No one fucking bat their eye.
Yeah, he did that, but it was it came out the wrong way. It was bad, but he kind of blew up on even everything. But that's dumb. Right. Like he should never done that.
He didn't need to do that.
Right. But like you look at like the other YouTubers, like Atwood. He does the pranks. He did pranks. Now he tries the things for YouTube. Like he does like the fan meetup sometimes. You know, he tries the things that helps his fans. And like he does.
I like that.
He could do meetups, but you have to figure. Logan Paul did that. Logan Paul, there's a video I think on his YouTube channel. He did the meetup. He couldn't go into he went somewhere he couldn't get in. So he did a big meetup and he ran around and like I think it was like 1 million people saw it. Logan Paul. And that's when he started blowing up on YouTube. But like meetups are hard to do. Yeah. You have to figure out a plan. Like look at FaZe, like the biggest gaming corporation in the world, right now. Yeah. They do meetups all the time. See, like FaZe, everybody wants to be something YouTube. like FaZe was nothing before.
Right.
It was like me and you, like we just wanted a game. So then they started their organization and grew.
Right. Me, I just want to talk to people.
Yeah.
Learn from them.
Yeah. You just want to learn.
Yeah. That's literally it.
Yeah. But like my side of YouTube is you have to. It's hard. It's not like the 10K subscriber. It's like the platform of you being known. Then everything else starts rolling in.
Right.
When you first get, I think, when I started YouTube, I was already had 1,000 subscribers. And like, I think it was like 2 months in, I had 1,000 subscribers. It was easy when I started because it was 1,000. It was NHL 2014 I started. And that game was the best game in NHL.
Right.
And then they switched to other games, and games were back then sucked.
Yeah,
so people stopped watching the YouTube NHL community.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, we're not gonna everybody's complaining about NHL 15. It sucked. NHL 16 was okay, but it still sucked. The only game it was worth buying it was 19 and 20 this year.
Yeah.
Like that's when like I started growing a little bit more on 19, and then 20 is just like a whole different story. Like it's like a whole different level.
Yeah.
But it's just the way how you market. I don't know how to market. Like marketing is different. I don't know how you do a podcast.
Yeah.
It's probably podcast is different than how I promote my.
Yeah,
gaming.
promoting my podcast is tricky, but I tend to promote it, and here's what you were saying before. What's tricky is the show will do well when I'm not the only person promoting it, right? Yeah. If I promote it and my guest doesn't, I get maybe 60 to 80 views in the first couple, like 4 or 5 days, and then it slowly goes up, right? But my videos that you'll notice that are higher, like a few hundred, couple hundred, those videos, the other person promoted them, and they hit like over 100 in like 2 days.
Yeah, because they promote it, right?
Yeah, because like I'll promote it on my Instagram. I'll send it to like people who I think it'd benefit in Snapchat and whatever. Yeah. And then I send the person a link, and I'm like, do what you want. And then I'll have like my successful now I think is just over 300 views. Yeah. And it's my buddy Liam, and Liam posted to his story. I posted like mine. And he also like his brother also did. Yeah. So we had a few different like 4 or 5, 3 or 4. Yeah, sharing it. And it was like funneling, and people were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, like cool. And people were like, I saw that episode with Liam on. Yeah. And that worked out pretty well for us. And that's why it was like as successful as it was. And it's still growing now. Yeah. But it's with certain videos, like I have like 45 on the one last week because the person didn't promote it.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what it is. It's the marketing. Like I talked to you in the car with I posted 2 videos yesterday. One did well, one didn't do well. One time we don't know why people didn't want to click it. Yep. Maybe it's my thumbnail. Yeah. So I'm probably next video I'm going to post, I'm going to change the thumbnail. I'm going to try a different way to see if I can get people to click on it, because of the click rates too. Yeah. You can if you look in YouTube and you see the click rates, you can see how many times somebody will click on that video, and then how many times YouTube will bring it out, send it out to other people.
Suggest it.
Yeah. If you don't get it, and then the other, it'll go anywhere. Right. It can go to like Logan Paul or Jake Paul or KSI's videos or some other videos, you know? Right. If the click rate is at 1 or something like that, and then you can see the watch time on the click rate, and if it's low, then it's like,
oh, why?
Then you kind of start wondering what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. Then that's when you start kind of just getting discouraged to the video, to everything. Yeah. And it's like, I do it sometimes. I have a big following on YouTube, and I still do it.
Yeah, you have a lot bigger than I do.
Some days it's like, why did this video do well and this video doesn't do well? Yeah. Or this video just has 500 views, and this other video has like 3,000. Yeah. Like, what is going on? And you kind of just like sit there like, no, I'm going to keep going. Like, can't keep, the grind needs to keep going.
As tough as it is, I'm still like, hey man, you want to record?
Yeah. You know? Yeah, like you still want to do the grind. Right. Like, no matter what, if you have 100 views to 11,000 views or 44,000 views, you're still going to keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the views is nothing. It's about the watch time.
It's the watch time.
The watch time gets you everything. If you have a higher watch time, means that goes out more for YouTube.
All right, it's how to make that higher watch time.
Yeah,
it's tricky.
And it's easy. It's easy but hard.
What makes it easy and what makes it hard?
Easy is like you have to get them interested in after like 5 minutes. The 5 minute, mine is usually it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So if I have a 20-minute video, 5 minutes is pretty much that's when everybody clicks off the video.
Right.
So
mine's typically like 11.
Yeah.
But so, like podcasts, right? Like this is probably roughly an hour.
Yeah. So people pretty much what they do is
a long amount of time, but it's
it was what people was pretty much do. They just listen to it and then.
Yeah, listen to it, or like, and I know
like
a lot of people,
they're on the bus, they're
right, like you'll be doing something, like you'll be cleaning up your room and this, or like you're doing homework
and you have it in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
So mine's usually 5 minutes. So now I've been changing how I'm doing the video. So I'm doing gaming.
Right.
I play the game for say the first minute, and I'll have something different in between the 5 minutes to get them more interesting to when I start playing the game again. Because they just have the game going, then people will like, I saw this before. You try to get interest to keep going higher, because if it starts going down, that's when people start clicking, and then, but the watch time's still there. Like I always have the high watch time, but the clicking off of 5 minutes, and it's like, but some of your true fans will stay to the end.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you're true fans, if you have like, say, like 40 of 140 people or 50 people watch right to the end, still good. Then the other 50% is like, they just
watch for 4 or 5 minutes and then fuck
they're like, whatever, I don't want to hear this. So 5 minutes is like, you get like, out of 1,000 viewers, I don't know, 60% of my true fans watching the end, and that's good.
Yeah,
it's good for me. And then they'll post it, they'll share it no matter what. Like when you have those true fans, they'll start sharing the video and making the statement of like, guys, go check this guy out because he's pretty cool.
Right, and I have like 3 or 4 friends who do that, and I like my girlfriend will do it for every video.
Yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah. True girlfriend.
True girlfriend, true fans, true people.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sweet.
You have to do that. Like it's.
Right.
The true fans will always come back and click that video.
Right.
That's why we talked about Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They have the true fans. They don't click on anything. They can post like the dumbest video ever. They have probably the dumbest title and they'll still click on it.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to watch him fight KSI again. I didn't want to watch him do it the first time.
Yeah.
It's fucking so many people did apparently.
But the funny part is,
I beat them both up.
But the funny part is, if you look at Logan Paul's video and KSI. KSI has more views than Logan Paul. KSI has bigger following in the UK and Europe than Jake Paul and Logan Paul together.
Wow. Why?
Because the thing is that KSI, before he branched off his thing, he was a FIFA gamer. He started with FIFA.
Oh man,
he was like he was that kid that was screaming in his room for the stupid things, raging. He was the first kid who raged on a game and screaming and opening past. Those are the guys that are the first like big YouTubers in like the FIFA community. And then he branched off to doing music, doing this, and that's why he's so big. He can post one video will make better than any.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. I watched it.
Yeah.
He posts one video and he gets 14 million views in like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's insane.
And like it's like how? Like
no idea. But it's trying to figure that out.
But the thing is that his fans are so loyal.
Yeah, true.
His fans are loyal.
It's developing that, right?
Yeah, over the years, that his fans just started staying with him, and it was like and that's the thing. Like when you look at fan base, it's your whole fan base you have to have.
Yeah.
Like if you have a fan base, they'll follow you for doing anything. If you switch contents, if you jump to a different game.
That's why I think with with this show, when I did it originally with my buddy Davin, shout out to him, I switched over. I still had like a lot of the same people subscribed.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, like interesting.
Yeah.
Like, those are my those are where the loyal fans
start.
start.
The loyal fans will actually always stay. And if you switch, if I start changing to FIFA content on my channel, these true fans will still watch it.
Right.
Because they want to see me get my ass kicked in FIFA.
Right.
But they'd rather see me rage in FIFA than not rage in AHL.
Yeah.
Because I'm good in AHL, but I suck in FIFA.
That's why you're doing NHL, not FIFA.
That's what it is.
Right.
But that's what they would like to see. If I switch contents, if I want to have both going in my channel, I'll probably have less views in FIFA, but the loyal fans will still click on me.
Right.
You always need that loyal fan base. Because loyal fan base will stick to you for the low and high.
True.
And that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I can show you let's look at my channel.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you have 5.4 thousand.
Yes.
Subscribers.
Yeah, well,
I have 48.
Yeah. Almost 6K. Almost 6K.
You're over halfway to the 10.
Yeah. I'm halfway. Like today my video has 105 views, 4 likes. And it's been out
just
for
a span of like an hour or two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So like, comments is pretty much the most what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like if like a viewer pretty much comes on my channel and they talk about anything, you know, like how do I make coins? I'm gonna actually comment on that just to make them kind of like, oh, like this guy's commenting. He's taking his time out and like, let's get started this, okay? Making a video takes 2 hours. 2 hours of the day.
Every day?
Every day.
So you devote 2 hours a day?
Yeah. Depends on how long I want it.
Right.
So
but on average, you're saying it's 2 hours a day, roughly, and it's a hobby, right?
Yeah, it's a
like
hobby.
You said, right?
Yeah,
it's a hobby. It seems like playing guitar, or like painting something.
Or going
like
to the gym, or going like doing, it's a hobby.
Right.
So like, but then if you want,
it's a creative hobby,
creative hobby. But then if 2 hours of my day, and then the rest of the day is 24 hours.
Right.
So I can do a 2 hour making a video, post it, then live stream for 2 hours to get more viewers. I started streaming. Mm-hmm. This is interesting. I started streaming last year.
Right.
When the qualifying for the World Championship for NHL. I started live streaming and I started getting a lot of people from my channel or on Twitch. And people are they come on my channel like, I never knew you stream. They were like all in shock and awe, like, I didn't know you stream. I was like, yeah, I stream.
Yeah, I'm starting it. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm starting it up, and then I stopped because you have to grind that too. Mm-hmm. And then the game was kind of dying off in 19. I was like, no, I'm not gonna stream. I'm just gonna do YouTube. Then I'll get back into now. So I got back into it last Monday. I started streaming again. I had like 40 viewers in my first stream. I got how many followers again? 23 new followers in an hour stream.
Wow.
I made $100 in an hour stream. It was insane. Like some guy donated $100.
What?
I was like, yeah, he donated $100 in my first hour stream. I was like, what? I'm like, that's insane. I'm like, that's pretty cool. But like, I was like,
it's not too bad.
I was like, okay. So I was like, $100. That can do anything you want. And I'm like, maybe Mr. Beast will come in.
Yeah.
I'm like, I started thinking like, maybe Mr. Beast will just like roaming around.
Drop 10 grand on you.
No, 20 grand. Maybe he'll drop 20. I was like, okay, cool. Like, thanks, buddy. Like, but streaming is another way to promote your channel.
So with that, then, when do you recommend streaming?
Streaming?
Yeah.
Streaming, I'll do it anytime.
Anytime?
Anytime. Just
okay.
The thing is that streaming is just like YouTube. It's the grind. And it's and if you pick a game, You have to look at when the people are on, the top guys.
How do you see that?
So pretty much when I go, say when I do, okay, what I'm gonna say, if I do Fortnite, let's talk about Fortnite. Okay,
right.
If I jump in Fortnite,
right?
If Ninja's on, TK, like all the top, if all the top, say the top 4, top 5,
right,
are on. If they're on, that's when you don't live stream. You wait for these guys to get off, and then you're kind of more able to get those viewers onto watching you.
I see.
So like in the NHL community, I think there's one it's called Nasher. He's the biggest NHL streamer. It brings in about 1,000 viewers each stream. So I can live stream when he's live streaming, I'll get probably 5 viewers. When he leaves, everybody from all his viewers will start jumping to everybody else and start watching. So you have to know who's on and when are they, like you kind of wait around for them to kind of end their stream so then you jump on. Because they might raid you, like then they might host your stream to get you viewers and stuff. So you almost have to know when are they jumping. So it make it more, it's like almost like a work you have to do. But you can promote your YouTube channel on stream.
Right.
Like you can go people start talking in the chat and go, yeah, I just posted YouTube videos in the Road to Glory, or I post a pack opening, or even for podcasts. Like if you're like live streaming a game, go, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, I have a podcast, and people might be interested.
Like I have a buddy who does this. He's on my show.
Yeah, and he might just jump. They might just kind of bounce into your.
And some don't want to test, like try it out.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Like I feel on different podcasts.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan, Tim Ferriss, Gary Vee, all these big podcast guys with like millions of followers, views, and everything. It's like once they end, or even on their streams when they do streams, like it's my thing. If you're into this is something similar. It's more more relatable.
I think promoting,
but I don't
like promoting
on somebody else's is kind of
I think it's kind of iffy.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's something to do, but I don't.
Yeah, but it's like I think a lot of people don't like other people promoting.
Yeah.
Like, I know Nasher, some kid was trying to promote his channel on Nasher's stream, and Nasher's like, I don't like people promoting their stuff on my channel because it's like he did the grind. The grind's there.
Right.
He worked hard. He had 0 subscribers before. He had 0 following, and he worked the way up. And when you do that, it's more like, I want the easy way out.
Yeah,
and it's like, and they kind of look at you like.
So then, instead with those things, then instead of like cross promoting that way, you just wait till they end.
Just be in their chat, and just talking about like talking.
It's like don't want to be that guy who goes on.
Yeah,
check this.
Well, like how I got when I'm doing. Now it's like some days I don't stream. Some days I don't stream. I do like a YouTube channel. I just jump on Twitch. I'm not live streaming, but I'm into all these other people's channels. I'm talking into those channels. And I've been getting a lot of followers from doing that. I'm almost at 300 followers.
Just by chatting.
Just chatting. I'm almost at 300 followers on Twitch alone from just talking in other people's channels.
Chatting in the streams.
Yeah. And it's talking about this. I have a girl I have a girl who's actually live streams on Twitch.
No shit.
Yeah, and I don't talk to her, but I post things on her. When was the last time she liked the comment? I post things on her Twitter because, and I follow her on her channel. No, I'm not following her. I subscribe to her on her channel. So pretty much what you do is every time, like I try to subscribe to some people, like big guys, like her name's Caitlin. I'm like, she has 300 followers on Fortnite. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna subscribe to her because then when she sees my name, when I'm on Twitter and I kind of do something like, oh, how's your day going, on like one of her comments, I'm like sliding my DMs in a joke way, she'll see like she knows I'm her follower, her subscriber, you know, and she'll like
she'll engage a bit more.
She'll engage me more. Maybe she'll go, she might like,
no thanks, LOL.
No, she might just
like it,
shout it out on her channel, like, oh, this guy might, you know, you do like little things, you slide into people's DMs sometimes, try that too, try to collab.
Yeah.
If you collab with like me, bigger YouTubers,
yeah,
bigger YouTubers, their fans, their followers will kind of go over and see what it's about. More interesting. Right. That's what I'm doing with her. I never play Fortnite, but if
I don't play Fortnite, yeah.
But if she asked me to play Fortnite, I'd be 100% down.
Yeah. Because
it's not like my username is UGDYNASTY on PlayStation and Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll pop up on hers and UGDYNASTY, and people like, oh, what is that? And they'll start like, you know, going on YouTube so it's like you try to do the bigger followers, different ways. You try to collab with them, try to play even a game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if freaking Ninja, okay, I'm gonna say this: if Ninja ever like played NHL,
right?
Okay, on his stream, and then he'll like start talking to the NHL community and going like, oh, you guys want to play with us? That's 100% down for that, like, because he has the biggest following in like the gaming, in like streaming wide. I'll be 100% down playing with Ninja, because you go from like here to here in like an hour.
Wow.
Because he has such a big following, people follow. He'll tweet it out. Live streams be blowing up on NHL because he's there. So like it's just like. It's the way how people do it.
Right, so it's that way to interact on the platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, look, you probably heard when Ninja played with Drake.
Yeah.
And like all these big stars. Okay. Ninja just tweeted out, text Facebook, or did something to get Drake to get involved. Drake got involved. They had like the most viewers in like Twitch. That was insane. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning watching this because it was like breaking the internet.
Jesus.
Everybody was like, on NHL community, everybody was like, their NHL streams were pretty much Ninja streams. People were like hosting Ninja.
Jesus.
Because like it was like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You can get followers from just watching Ninja. Like it was just like people were trying to get onto the bandwagon like that. Because Drake, rapper, Ninja, gaming.
Yeah.
You have two different it's like going 2 different worlds. Like that would never happen.
No, and then the way he did it is mixing them together.
Yeah, he was bringing 2 things together that will never happen.
No.
And then you have you have Stevie Aoki getting involved in that. You have Snoop Dogg doing that. It's like you see these artists now like getting into gaming. Interesting, you know? Like, it's like now like these even they're getting in gaming. Like Snoop Dogg plays Madden. Like who thought Snoop Dogg plays Madden?
Yeah.
And like he tweeted, he was actually on Twitter and like Instagram bitching about when the servers went down, and that blew up. People were like, what? Snoop Dogg plays Madden? Like, what?
Like it's crazy.
Like it's like it kind of mind blown that artists do play games too. So you bring that into everything all together, and it's mind blowing.
Fuck, that's insane.
Like I played this kid 2 days ago. He plays for the OHL, the Kingston Funanats.
Yeah.
I played him, and then he added me on he added me on PSN. He followed me on Twitter. It's kind of interesting, you know, like you get NHL. Their NHL players do play NHL too. So you have to find where they're playing and stuff.
Yeah.
But I have a guy right now who plays for OHL who's following me. He's not a big following, but he's following me.
Yeah.
So he talks to his team about my channel.
Shit.
Some
30, 40 people who don't know.
Yeah, but some of them are like first round draft picks this year, second round draft picks are going, like some got signed to the NHL. Like it's like kind of big deal, you know, like you're kind of getting up there.
Yeah, it's what was that, word of mouth.
Yeah. But like I'm like Nasher. When I bring him involved, he's like a Columbus Blue Jacket fan.
Right.
Now he knows like 5 or 6 people in Columbus Blue Jackets.
Mm-hmm.
They went on live stream with him. They went like they did hockey things and he recorded it and it blew up.
Mm-hmm.
Blew him up and blew them up because people are like, oh, he's doing something different than playing the game.
Yeah.
And he's getting...
It's a way you can do more than just hockey and then they...
Yeah, but he's getting more involved in the players at that point. Like Austin Matthews, like, comes in and like...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, with that, what advice do you have for people who go and post videos? Like just anything on any platform.
Anything?
Like it could be for businesses promoting or posting videos about their product or promoting something on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. What advice do you have for people on those posting videos?
Posting videos?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. It's a hobby, as I said before. It's just don't think about the money because you're not going to make it right away. You're not going to make the money right away.
Pretty easy concept.
Yeah, you have to think. You start from the bottom.
It takes a while to come off the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's a grind. Some people takes easier to grow, and some take longer.
Right.
And you have to know the path that you want to take. I'd rather take the hard road than the easy road.
Right.
Because the hard road, you're going to be more successful than the easy road.
True.
Because you grow fast, you're always going to have a dip.
Mm-hmm.
When the dip hits,
you won't know how to deal with it. Right.
When you're doing the hard road, you have those dips. I had the dips.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year, I think I sent that to you on Facebook. But last year, I had 1 million watch time in a full year. That's like the biggest I ever had, just doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably break that this year.
Nice.
So like, it's just the grind. Like you have to have the grind for everything. Easier road is, I think it's. I don't like taking an easy path.
Right. Anything worth having.
Yeah.
Isn't easy.
No, but if you get the easy path, it's not fun.
That's a good point. You
want that grind. Because if it's the easy path, you hit like 1 million subscribers.
And you get bored with it easier.
1 million followers. You kind of look at that like, that was too easy. Now look at Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
He had everything. He had the easy path when he was on Twitch. When he jumped to Mixer. Because he wanted the grind again. And he's having fun doing that now. Because he's back doing it like he's...
So then Twitch is an online streaming, eh?
And Mixer. Mixer, I don't know. I think Mixer was like a Xbox one or something. I don't know. I never thought about that. But I know Twitch is like live streaming. You can do anything. You can have live broadcasts if you want.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
You know, thinking about throwing that out there.
Yeah, because I was kind of thinking about it. We'll go over it after as well, like how to live podcast.
Yeah.
I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, you could do a live podcast.
Yeah.
You can have a YouTube channel doing live. You can.
Because there's YouTube Live, like that.
Yeah.
I like that, but I've yet to. It's this shit I haven't experimented yet with, like you said, with community going in while other people are streaming and like contributing to the chat, like, not so much promoting
you're just
yourself.
You're just talking to their fans. Right. I do it to Caitlin. I do it with Nasher. I jump platforms. I have 89 skills with FIFA.
Wow, yeah.
I talk to him. I throw my things, and the thing is, you have to branch off.
Yep.
Because the thing is that if their fans see you talking to their channel, they might be like, who is this kid? Who is this? But who's UGDYNASTY? Like, I heard this name before. Because maybe like my video will pop up on E9 Skills suggestions field, and they're like, oh, that's the person I was in his live stream. And they're gonna click on my video. Like it's like a whole different
Yeah.
Like a whole different.
It's a weird way of promoting.
Yeah, you're promoting yourself, but you're not promoting yourself. You know what I mean? Like
I think what we're trying to we're putting ourselves out there.
You're putting It's like talking to a girl.
Yeah.
Like you're talking to a girl.
Right. You're not saying, hey, I'm the person you should choose. It's like
talking to them. Or it's like, I don't want to. Hey, I'm here to bang, but like, I don't want to get banged. Like,
right. You don't say it.
You don't say it.
Kind of.
You go under the
slip it on there.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you try to. It's like the way of promoting yourself, but it's like you're promoting yourself in a different way.
Right.
Because I have streamers who I went to their channels, talked to them. I have 2 guys follow me on Twitch. They're watching me on YouTube. When I go to their channels, they're like, oh yeah, how's it going? You know, like they're all like, they know my name. They interact with me. I joke around with them now. I put pretty much what I go into the channel is like average player. I just call myself an average player.
Nice.
And I'm actually good. And they're like, yo, I'm an average player. And they're like it's a joke. And everybody laughs about it. And people in their comments are like, oh, this guy's an average player, but he's so good. Like, you know, like, it's just a way to comment and like make action in their channel. And they know, and all their fans, like, say 40 people see that. They're like, oh, 40 people might come into my stream, my YouTube. They'll try to find me on Twitter. It's like a promotion. I'm promoting myself in a whole different story.
I like that.
Without trying to throw, here's my channel and come follow me.
Yeah, because that shit kind of...
Or sub to sub. Like,
it's played out. Like follow, sub to sub.
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
And I it's against the YouTube term service. Yeah. You can't do that. So
I've commented on people's stuff, but never that. I've been like, oh, this is fire.
Yeah, so
like, that's pretty cool.
So pretty much what I do is I take out people can post links on my channel, my YouTube channel.
Nice.
People can, if somebody says sub to sub, I put that word into like the blocking bad words. So nobody sees that in my channel because
if it has it, that comment doesn't show up.
No, it won't show up because I'm tired of that.
You don't need that.
I see it. I see when small YouTubers do it, and then I go to their channel, and I'm like, yo, this is actually a pretty sick video. I'm like, follow me on Twitter, and like I'll DM me, like we'll talk, you know, and it's like
it's different.
It's like a different way to.
You're not like, yo, sub for. Yeah, that's just silly.
Because if you come to my channel and say sub to sub, my fans will come to your channel, sub to your channel, but they're never coming back. So you have 6,000 people on your channel subscribe,
but fucking still the same amount of views.
Then you still have 50 people coming to your channel out of 6,000.
Yeah.
It's like.
True.
Why is 6,000?
It's like, what's the point?
Yeah, what's
that subscriber thing doesn't really make much of a...
What's the point?
Yeah.
Other ways to promote your channel is end screen.
The end screen,
screen, and so like what I do is every video I put an end screen on my channels of the latest videos. Like say I'm doing my series where I'm doing, I have my first
like part 3 of 4, for example.
Yeah, like 2 of my videos I post, and then I have my subscribe thing on the side, and then the playlist. Everybody needs a playlist because the playlist is where if a new viewer comes and it comes right to the end and they see those videos, instead of clicking those 2 videos, they'll click on the playlist, and then they watch from day 1, and they watch all my videos, and that will give it a higher. Now we'll push the watch time up.
It's building a series is what I kind of want to also.
Yeah, that's another thing. What else I do? I think I did the cards too. I started doing the cards, so like
they should pop up.
Yeah, so I know because a lot of my viewers, most of them, it's about when it's like 5 minutes to end. So I put it at like the 4-minute mark. Out of like, and then I put. Last video, I think,
like the latest video,
or whatever you miss, and is it the last video that previous, it will pop up.
Right.
So if they're getting bored of this video, just click on that one.
Yeah, let's see that one.
And then I will keep doing that and trying to like, because if you're the one, you have to promote your own channel on your videos.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't doing that before. Oh, I never did that before.
And that works? Or it's worked so far?
I think so. Let's see. I want to see how many clicks on that. I'm curious.
So, making series then,
yeah,
you think it's tricky, eh?
Making series?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of how, because I want to make a series and try some with that.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of what and how.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, like a series is kind of...
It's more of a story.
Yeah.
4-part storyline or something
so,
like that.
click per card is like 4%. So about 4% people clicked it the last 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
Teasers, I don't know what they're saying is teaser clicks, are about 5%. So pretty much people are clicking them, but not lots. About like 5%, but they're there if people want to click it. So pretty much my average is pretty much at 1%. One girl is watching my videos. One girl.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Nice.
From just talking here, I actually got 2 more subscribers. 2 more subscribers.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, so like even like a comment like this. I have a comment, somebody's talking about how they hate icon players. So that's when I'll say, you know, comment talking about, oh, you should get this player, you know, or get that player. It's like you promote to this person because this person comes and comments on maybe your video. You try to interact with them. Because like I'm gonna go like this and like that. So now he knows I saw the comment and I want to comment on the video, on his comment. So then next video you'll comment again. Because he's been commenting on like a lot of my videos. And I've been trying to interact.
Yeah, I don't always like the comment. If it's like good one, I'll be like, yo, like, thanks. Yeah.
He commented in my last video. He's like, nice vid. I'm like, do you like the series? And then he'll comment. He's like, yeah, I always come to watch these videos, so I'm interacting.
Right.
Like he will come to a subscriber.
You're building a relationship.
Yeah, and then people, that's when you get subscribers. People see that.
Like you interact with them.
And people start seeing that on your channel and like, oh, this guy's like talking to them. No other YouTuber does that. Why? Because you can look at like other YouTubers.
Right.
Not like saying like the million subscribers YouTubers, but like the bigger ones at like 20, 50K.
Yeah.
You don't look at them. They don't really comment on
that's true.
And like they'll like and like they like they like them, but they don't say anything.
Oh.
It's like
boo.
It takes 2 minutes. You have a phone.
Yeah.
Like you have a phone now. Like what do you do? Like you can't just comment. Like commenting on a especially comments are like the big ones. That's pretty much you're promoting your channel right there for the new subscriber, because that guy could come to subscribe to your channel, then he'll tell his buddies, then it'll that person will have probably 10 or 15 people come to your channel.
So then for that, what I'm thinking though, taken from what you just said with Instagram, for example, if you have people who you know are fans of your show and you post photos, comment on it. I
have Instagram now.
Right. Yeah, I'm more of an Instagram, you're more of a Twitter.
Yeah, like I have Twitter. Like I'm big on Twitter.
Not.
Like I'm big on Twitter. Like
you said though, right? Twitter's hit or miss.
Yeah, Twitter is hit or miss. Like I go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I go up
1,500 followers.
I go up and down all the time. I get big YouTubers follow me just because they want clout. They just want like I'm gonna click on this person.
Right.
And then they kind of just they go they unfollow me because they want me to follow them.
And then you're like, fuck, I don't care.
I don't really care.
Well, I know you're only doing it.
It's only for clout. Like they just want me to hit their like because it's clout. So they're not really there to, but like people like interact. Like I posted this. It has no likes, but eventually it will. I'll have probably like 5 or 6 likes. But I post like a video, like a picture, and it has 3 likes and like 5.
How frequently do you post on Twitter?
every day almost.
Every day.
Try to every day.
Try to.
Yeah.
Right. Keep the interactions.
Yeah. Instagram is hit or miss.
Yeah, Instagram's like, because I've hit, I think, with Instagram. But I think with the traffic and like, I know stories are important on Instagram, which is why I like Instagram. But it's trying
to
I
have my
like posts and everything.
I have my personal Instagram, so it's like it's kind of hard because
you don't really want to make another one.
I have another one. I have one for my channel, but I don't really use it. But like on my personal one, I could start posting more on my personal one, but then people are like, why is he posting this or why is he posting that? Like, you know?
Yeah.
But if I start getting bigger following on YouTube, then I probably will. Right. People will start following me on my public one, then I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Then it's like whatever. My friends are my friends.
I get that.
But then these are like, you know, my fans, like they want to see. Mm-hmm. So that's what's going to happen.
Right.
Eventually, but
the one time that I posted from my podcast on my personal account was when I had my old show with my buddy Davin. This is one that I wish that I got this guy on the show when it was just me and I didn't like waste the opportunity, even though like I still met like one of my like childhood like heroes. So met this man named Ron James, who, for those of you who are listening, watching, thanks again, but who aren't familiar, he's a Canadian comedian and he was touring in Sudbury. And he has had his own show on CBC. Yeah. And like he had his own like the Ron James show. And I messaged him on Instagram asking if he like has like a couple of minutes of spare time after to answer some questions for our podcast channel. And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll let my producer know. And I was like, oh, I'm fired up. Right? We watched the show, thought it was sweet, laughed a bunch. Went and met with him after for about 25 minutes, sat down in his dressing room and chatted with us. And that was sweet. Yeah. Where like that thing was super cool. And that I was like, we took a photo of them and I posted it up. And we were like super excited and everything. Yeah. And that's one that I'm like, man, I wish. But those examples are ones where, like, if I meet like childhood hero, I get like really, really, really like influential people that are like specifically in my life. Yeah. That is where I'm like, all right, maybe I'll throw that in my my like personal account because that's affecting me personally as well, right? So. But the thing is too, it's like, it's a whole. They just shook hands really weird. They're like, I know, I saw trying to stop. Like, oh, okay, go. Like, take care, have fun. Like, we're doing opera. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, but like, you know, like, that's the cool part. You know, like when you have that interaction with somebody bigger than you, because then their following will kind of jump into the picture. Right. They might see the picture, like, oh, that's cool, you know, and they'll start liking. Like he commented on the photo I posted, and he was like, "Thanks, guys." But that's what I'm saying. Then their following will see that, and then they're like, they maybe like, oh, like, you know, who is this person? And they'll start like doing the research, right? And then they find you on YouTube, and it was like, they go shit. They'll start like watching the video, and they start clicking, and then click rates, and they'll get more interest in other things, right? You know? Yeah. It's interesting how followings are. The other bigger followings you find. Yeah. And I'm talking about like Nash and that. Like they have the bigger followings. So like, you talk to them and stuff, and it's cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is cool. Like in this case, especially as well with you, for example, he's right in front of me. It was cool for like, because I was like, man, I'm nervous. Like he's gonna be on my channel. Like, he's got a lot. Yeah. Significantly more into following, the YouTube, more of the following. Yeah. Like you're more successful currently on the platform than I am. So I'm like, well, having you on is like, I'm like, fuck, okay, I gotta prepare, you know, I have to make sure like everything I'm not. So so that's the example as well. And what's cool about the podcast specifically with it is the amount of people who I've had on the show who I have in my life and community, but who I don't talk to all the time. Yeah. Like, like what? You got in the car today when I picked you up and you're like, yo, when was the last time I fucking chatted? I was like, bro, probably like 7 years ago. Yeah. And then we were just chatting one day because I wanted to go to the Tech 9 concert for my old show. Yeah. And then we were chatting then and you're like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. And then when I did this one, I was like, yeah, I can use some fucking advice on this one. Yeah. And then so I hit you up and then now all of a sudden we're here. Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, pretty sweet. Yeah, but there's so many people doing YouTube, and I guarantee in Sudbury, you just have to find them. Because people don't put. I never knew you did. But that's the thing, people don't talk about doing YouTube too often. Yeah, I don't know why. Because it's like people at work.
Some people know I do YouTube, and they're from and work. They look at me like, "Why do you do this?" Well, I'm making money.
Yeah.
But it's not much money, but I'm making money.
Right, but like you're also doing it because it's
But
fun.
I tell them it takes
class.
Yeah, but I said it takes 2 hours. They look at me like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, 24 hours in a day, 2 hours to sit down, video, edit, throw up.
Right.
Sometimes I can go out. I go out to the bars.
Right, like you do your own thing.
I still do my own thing.
Yeah, it's a hobby, right?
Yeah, it's a hobby, but it's still like, it's like people look at me. It's like, why do you do this? It's like, it doesn't take long.
No.
Just sit in front of a speaker talking to yourself.
Yeah, talk to you for an hour and then spend another like 20.
With me, like I sit in my room, talk to myself. That's what I say.
Self-employed, baby.
I say I talk to myself. It takes 2 hours to talk to myself. Throw it up, make some money. I'm making money right now.
Right.
But it's like I'm not,
True.
But like when you show people like girls and like, oh look, I have a YouTube channel. They want to look at your comments.
It's something interesting.
It is interesting, and
It's
it's a conversation breaker.
Yeah, true.
It's a conversation breaker because the girls who know you have a YouTube channel, they're happy to see you growing because they're like,
hey, we're gonna get on you now.
That's what it is.
That when you are famous,
that's what it is. They know.
Like, hey, you want some BMWs?
That's what it is. They're like, I want my Lambo now. Okay, buy me my Lambo.
It's like, oh, honey, you subscribed later.
They're like, I want my Lambo. Yeah, like, you promised me a Lambo, but like, where's my Lambo? But
that's funny.
But like, it's like people look at you and like, why are you doing YouTube?
Yeah.
Wow. It's because it's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun.
That's really it.
And I'm growing and doing it.
Yeah.
There's some people from Subway are watching me from my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Kid from work. Kid from who works at my work.
Yeah.
He's the weekend kid. He's watching me. He watches my YouTube channel.
Nice.
And
I have people I train with who listen to my show.
But that's the thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they're like, hey, which part? Like, hey, I saw that episode.
Yeah.
Oh, how's the show going?
But that's
I'll tell them, I'm like, yeah, this guy's got over 5,000.
Yeah. But that's the thing. But if people kind of look at you and like, some people understand, some people don't. Mm-hmm. I think it's the older generation don't understand.
They don't get it.
It's like
it's different.
It's different. It's new. It's like Fortnite. The kid won $3 million and he's like 17 years old. People look at that and are like, what? Yeah, the new generation.
Yeah, it's available now.
He won more than Tiger Woods, who won in golf.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's absurd.
It's a new generation,
mm-hmm.
and kids would rather sit there and watch you on, than you hang out with your buddy playing a video game.
Yeah,
it's so different.
It's weird.
It is, but
Very
it's
weird.
Different.
It's coming of age, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You just have to do it and have fun, and you'll grow.
You're no kidding. So, you mentioned it. We've talked about it a few times. I think we can end with one question.
Go for it.
Making money on YouTube.
Yeah.
You do right now.
I do.
Yeah, I don't. Just make that clear.
Yeah, I do.
People are like, oh, hey, you make money now? It's like, no, just because I'm on YouTube doesn't mean to make money.
No, it's making money on YouTube. It takes time.
Yeah. What's the process?
I'm making money?
Yeah.
It's
from zero to actually making money. Like, what's your steps?
Steps,
or how do you do it? How many subscribers, views? What's that?
I was making before, it was like $5-6. I say that's like crack change,
mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden, I think last year, because I was talking about this, don't get into a partnership with any third party, like Machina, Full Screen. Don't go in with them because they pretty much take all your money. Because before I started YouTube, I started getting I was getting good views and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. Machina was like the biggest partner. Everybody wants to get a Machina, but when I went with them, they screwed me. 40-60 split. So I was taking 60, they were taking 40, and you don't see the money coming in. Mm-hmm. So then when I finally got tired of it, it was like I signed a 3-year contract. My 3rd year, I'm like, I'm done. I want to get out. And then I finally got out, and I was like, hey, dude, get me out. I want out, and I kept saying that. I was keep emailing them, texting them, Facebooking them. I was like, I want out. And I finally got out, and you can see the money start really coming in. Because YouTube is like 90-10.
Yeah.
So you get 90%. YouTube only takes 10. Right. So you're pretty much making 90%.
So you make $9 on the 10.
Yeah. So you're pretty making more money being with YouTube than being with like a third party.
Right.
Well, the third party is pretty much like a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
It's more, they have the inside of like the pretty much everything, like the whole, like easy. They can talk to YouTube easy.
Right.
When you're a small YouTuber, you want that, but like you can find people who can talk to YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, I make money. It's not much. I started making money last year. And I started making like, I think it was like big bucks. Like I think the most I made was December. It was like $100
in a month.
Yeah, because usually December is the most ads go out and they're high.
Right.
So December's high and football season, Super Bowl. You have to understand that when you make YouTube, December and Super Bowl ads are the highest peaks out there. I found out that. I found that out. Yeah, so when Super Bowl comes out, you have to post it very early before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then have it at one after the Super Bowl, just because because all the new ads will come out on Super Bowl this day.
Right.
So everybody's putting money, all the ads people are putting money. So YouTube's like going to be like the high peak of Super Bowl. So before Super Bowl, and then you have one, if you have 2 videos goes out in a day, you put a second one right after the Super Bowl, because those are the high peaks. Mm-hmm. And December is the highest you make.
Christmas?
Yeah. So you pretty much, you make more money in December. And then, cool. And then after that, like, ads will slow down. Mm-hmm. You still make money, but you don't make that much money going to like...
So then what is it, bro? Do you put, like, you just purchase the ads?
No, YouTube does that for you.
That's the process that I'm
YouTube will, I think YouTube, well...
You need a certain amount of...
I don't know, I think YouTube will pretty much look at a video. I think they look at, like, they'll the ads people will go, okay, I want, say, the podcast. I want McDonald's on this podcast. And then depends on how much money they want to throw into that.
Right. Okay.
I think the most I had on one ad was like $25. And it was not even it was like the States.
Oh shit.
I think in the States, like, an ad was like $25.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
I think even like over Finland. Yeah, Finland. It was $150.
Finland?
Yeah, and I was
$150.
Yeah, and I was $150 just to rent on one of my videos. Because you can look at your ad sometimes with the how much they're throwing money in. Mm-hmm. I think it was like one was like $150. I got like I don't know, $15, $20 or something like that. It was insane. But like it was crazy. Like I never saw, like, ads are hard. Depends on where.
Yeah.
Like it's like PewDiePie. PewDiePie, you will get like all the high end, ads.
Yeah, ads are tricky. I've yet to experience them, but do you need a certain amount of like subscribers first, views first? Like what's
I don't think so.
No?
I don't know. I think YouTube changed that now.
Yeah.
I think they changed the whole.
Just curious about that part.
I think you need like 1,000 subscribers and something like 40.
Like 40. I have the watch time.
Yeah.
I don't have the subscribers.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Because podcasts are easy for watch time.
Yeah.
Because what, like you post out a 9-minute video.
Yeah.
And that's 50% watch time. Someone's watching for 4.5 minutes.
Say you have
I have an hour long, right? Like you're about to say. And then, what,
50%
watch rate?
Yeah, like
30 minutes.
Well, with me, let's see. I think my high is. Let's see. I'm curious. I'm gonna go check.
Okay.
So, watch time last. Let's go September. About like 100K for September watch time.
Oh.
So it's like average, pretty much average. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. From videos about like
30 minutes.
10 to 30 minutes.
Right.
And I get
not crazy long, but
not
longer than your average few minute video.
Well, I try to keep it at 10.
Right.
Because 10 minutes you make the good ads.
Yeah.
So like if you have a 7-minute video, you're not gonna make that much money.
Right.
Versus a 10-minute video. Over 10 you make more. Because you can split the ads up on your videos.
True.
So like you can have breaks
Get it?
between ads.
It's pretty cool.
She keeps checking us out.
Probably.
So you can break up.
I'm convinced. Yeah, like you're probably not wrong.
No, but you can break up the ads. So like say you have an hour-long video. You can have 3 breaks of ads.
Right.
And you can control it on your YouTube. Break ads where you want the breaks to cut in between to keep the fans more engaged. Yeah.
True. Interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Yeah, I've never been aware or too comprehensive with the process of making money on YouTube. That's all.
Well, see,
I'm like,
this is everything that you can
that's sort of the steps.
Yeah, like you can break down everything.
Display ads, overlay ads, skippable video ads, non-skippable video ads.
I can go non-skippable, and then I tried that once. People flipped on my channel.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I can imagine.
I got like I think almost the most comments on one of my videos.
Wow. Just all about the
all about non-skip ads.
Hey man, what's this 30-second ad?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. If you're gonna put maybe a 5 to 10 second ad.
Yeah, but the thing is when you go non-skip, YouTube has it's all YouTube. They can.
Oh, you don't control that.
Because when you don't skip ad,
Until they get you.
And that's when the money will roll in.
It's a non-skippable 30-second ad at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like I'd put a 10 skippable. I'd put like a 5 to 10 one at the beginning, and then like a 30.
Yeah, you can break down what ads that you want.
But that they can. That they're doing it, not using.
I saw one YouTuber had like every 3 minutes, like it was like 3-minute talk ad, 3-minute talk ad. It was like, dude, like you're just money hungry. Like you don't have maybe max 5
90%
ads.
of your videos ads.
Yeah, maybe max 5 ads, maybe. Like that's it. That's it. Like I want to do more than 5 ads on the video. If it's a really good video, I'll probably do 5. But when it starts hitting 1,000 views, that's when I'll start adding second ad.
Right.
So then it'll kind of make you more money.
So you add. So once it hits a certain amount of views,
I usually add because.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because it's
like that.
Because it's 1,000. After 1,000 views, $1 every view. So every 1,000 view, you get 1,000 more money.
Right.
So cool. I try to add an extra ad. So then one ad you watch, and then it's another ad. So then you're making an extra $2 on that video. Because every 1,000 views is an ad, like it's like a $1.
Wow.
And some people's has higher CPM than some other people at 1,000 view. If you know your highest CPM, then you know you're going to make more than 1,000 view.
Or is that click per?
That's in your
CPM.
Your CPM is like I think it's 1,000.
Right. What does CPM stand for? Click per minute or no?
Something like that. Can't remember.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
we'll
it's
look
like
it up.
it's interesting because I try to do that because like the bigger videos, like I have one is 44,000.
Yeah, I saw a few that had like one at 11, one
at
3.
The one at 11 was last year.
Yeah.
I only have one ad on that.
Yeah.
Because I just want to see. Then I'm going to try this video. I have one at 2,000 right now. I'm going to add a second. Just see how much money you can make on one and another. Just to curious.
Right, just play it out, see how it goes.
Yeah,
right?
I'm curious to see how much money you can make on two different videos, one 1,000, one this. If I make more on this one, then the big one, 11, I'm going to change.
Right.
Because it's a 10 minutes or 20-minute video.
I get that.
Like you want to, like, it's all about ads too. Like you get blockers and people skip it, and there's different ways to skip through ads.
Whatever.
They will make money.
Yeah.
But you're still making money when other people don't have that.
Right.
I'm not saying that too loud.
Nice, buddy. Oh, so on that note, I want to eat a bit of food.
Yeah, no?
Clean it up. Get out of here. I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
This is, in all honesty, before I say anything, I really appreciate your time, and this will be, like, talking to you today has been a lot of, like, a lot more excited now to apply it.
Yeah, no,
so it's good.
You know, it's different than normal talks.
Yeah.
Because this is about, like, the in and out of YouTube.
Yeah. Trying to figure it out from someone who's currently doing it, whereas, like, I want to one day be at your level, but you've also, in the past, been where I am.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, you've had 48 subscribers at some point only.
Oh, yeah.
And I want over 5 like you.
We had the struggle. I had the struggle of, like, before I had 48 views before. Like, one like, 10 dislikes. And
yeah.
You get all that.
Right.
You start from the bottom. That's what I say. You start from the bottom, you work your way up.
Yeah, you gotta work your way up.
You start from somewhere.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, this is pretty fun.
Nice. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Easy.